What's cracking with your snacking snacker stars? It's me, the BRE, the man in the backwards hat is back this week for Pizza Night on the road. And I really don't like mushrooms. I'll be right back right after this to let you know what that's all about. Never fear, Pizza Night is here on the road for Friday night, May 27th, 2016. The Bad Cat calendar is here with us. Dear owner, a brain booster, this is not. And today I am at Papa John's, like I showed you, right here on Columbia Pike in Falls Church, Virginia, kind of in between Arlington and Annandale. Columbia Pike passing right in front of us here. A very sort of Latin area here. In fact, the laundromat even says Latino laundromat, so does that mean I'm not allowed in there? I don't know. But also there's a restaurant across the street called Palenque, and that actually used to be, many years ago, a Pizza Inn, as well as, I believe, Atomic Burger or something like that. Also a former 7-Eleven where you can buy all the latest e-vape type stuff. And actually some Hers chips in there. And also the homeless shelter is down the way there. You can actually see the corner of it down off that street right there. Anyway, today I am on the road at Papa John's to try out their newest pizza. Well, sort of. Like I said in the opening, I don't like mushrooms one darn bit. And because of that, I decided to alter their newest offering just a tad. As you can see here, I got a pizza for $10, and it was 60 cents tax, makes $10.60 for their mushroom Swiss burger pizza. Except I don't like mushrooms, so I went ahead and replaced the mushrooms with bacon at this point. So basically, this is a bacon and Swiss cheeseburger pizza for me, which has ground beef on it. Yes, it has bacon. It's got onions. I went ahead and kept those on there. A garlic Parmesan sauce, I believe, is what they're working with, or a creamy garlic sauce instead of tomato sauce, and shredded mozzarella as well as Swiss. It smells really, really good, guys. I don't think I've ever had Swiss cheese on a pizza before, and I've had plenty of bacon cheeseburgers, rather, with Swiss cheese on them. So, I don't think this is totally out of the box. Some people might be upset with me for not reviewing the product as it comes, but I don't care. All right, let me go ahead and pull out this 420 slice if I can. There it is. Really, really hot. I got it well done because that's how I like Papa John's crust. Because it's usually a little too doughy when you get it the way they regularly do it. I like it with a little bit of crisp on the back end, even though it remains totally floppy and nice on the front end. Alright guys, I'll be right back to try out this brand new pizza from Papa John's and more on Pizza Night on the road. Alright gang, I am back to try out the newest creation from Papa John's. Of course, a couple years ago they brought out their bacon cheeseburger pizza, and then I think they had a double bacon cheeseburger pizza. That's back as well, and you can also get the large version of that for $10 right now at the same time as this quote-unquote mushroom Swiss burger pizza. Again, I got it without the mushrooms, just got it with bacon. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Now, I was very surprised, actually, at that price, because most of the time their special pizzas these days for the large tends to be more like $12 or $13. But today, I got a pretty good deal, I'm pretty sure. Again, the aroma is very nice. It's very, very hot as it just came out of the oven. In fact, I got here a little bit earlier than I told them to have it ready, and it was ready for me, so I am impressed. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and take a bite of this brand new pizza from Papa John's after I show it to you next to my noggin the way I always do, and let you know what I think about it. Guys, I'm really liking the taste of that pizza, man. I'm glad I tried it this way. I'm glad I got it without the mushrooms. I would have been hating life right now if I had gotten this with mushrooms. And it's not so much the flavor of mushrooms that I hate. It's that damn texture. So damn slimy. A lot of people say, well, they take on the flavor of the other foods that surround them. Well, maybe that's the case, but they certainly don't take on the damn texture, and I can't stand those slimy little things. Anyway, getting to what I can stand, and that's this pizza. It's very, very nice. The crust, like I said, I got it done. Well done. That really improves Papa John's crust. So if you haven't tried that before, make sure you try that. The garlic sauce, I can't tell if it's the same garlic sauce that they use, that they give you, you know, for free in these little cups or not. I don't think it is, because it doesn't taste quite as buttery. It's kind of mild, actually, and I like that, but it does give it a little bit of a garlicky flavor, and it certainly lubricates the pizza well enough. Then you get to the cheeses. You got your mozzarella, I can really tell that. The Swiss is not standing out very much, but you do get a little bit of that standard dryness that you get from Swiss. And I think that the mozzarella sort of melted together with the Swiss to help it melt, because a lot of times Swiss doesn't just melt quite right, and certainly not the way you would want it to melt for a pizza a lot of times. But the flavor is mild, not really as sharp and dry as you would expect, and I think that's because it's mixed with mozzarella. The hamburger or the ground beef tastes like ground beef, and when you mix it with the flavor of the onions, it does give you that kind of burgery flavor that a lot of people do enjoy, including myself. And then you get to the bacon, which is the sort of wild card in this equation, because it wasn't supposed to be there, and it does sort of add that bacon cheeseburger element to the whole thing. Of course, everything's better with bacon, right, guys? Can't go wrong with bacon. So all of that together, adding all of the components together, putting them into my brain, thinking about what they would be in terms of a rating, I think I'm going to go with 3/4 thumbs up. It's pretty good. And you know what? If I was ordering it as a secondary pizza, I'd probably order it again, but I probably wouldn't order it as my primary pizza, because I like my pizzas better with tomato sauce and pepperoni and stuff, of course. But not bad for a pinch. I'd eat it at a party. I'd eat it, you know, at work if somebody had it at work. And then for $10, hey, not a bad deal. So 3/4 thumbs up for Papa John's, not mushroom, but bacon Swiss cheeseburger pizza. All right, guys, thanks for watching SAS videos all week long. Make sure you watch this weekend for Snack Briefs, as well as next week for OTR. Got a big meeting with Jerry Subs and Pizza next week, guys. That should be very interesting. Also, got to take time to say very, very special happy birthday to somebody who's very special to me, my girl out in California. Diana, love you, babe. Happy birthday. Hope you're having a great day. Hope to see you soon. All right. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Follow me on Twitter at BrandonReichSAS, also on Instagram. And if you use either of those, make sure you use the hashtag Snack Society so I know what you're talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I know you're one of us. You know I'm one of you. And in the meantime, like, favorite, share, and subscribe. In the between time, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.